All right, welcome back to another episode of Guitar Fundamentals, still on the road in my RV. All right, so really quickly, a long time ago, a discussion came up about complementary rhythm. And today we're going to learn about how to choose, and oh, I said choose, so weird, how to choose and stick to and develop your complementary rhythm abilities when playing with another guitar player. It's actually quite simple. It's kind of like a two-step process. I remember teaching this to my student Mike a while ago, and the analogy I came up with is it's kind of like a starter in a car. You put your key in, you turn the ignition, and the starter comes out, turns the gears start, and the starter comes back. And the idea is you got to learn how to, what we're going to do is start and put some energy into it, and once it catches momentum, let the starter go and just let the rhythm do its thing. So it's like a two-step process. Conscious effort and then kind of letting go. So how do we do that? All right, so I have it's kind of like a terrible loop here of a G, C, and D, and I'll play it for you. It's just G, G, F. Sorry, I said G, C, and D. It's G, F. Don't listen to me. C. I don't know why I teach guitar sometimes. And then back to G. Okay, just like that. We'll hear in a couple seconds, and GCF, not GCD. And so what we're going to do is we're going to practice right now with just the standard rhythm, where that's the rhythm that the other guitar player is playing. Maybe they're playing and singing, and they're keeping the rhythm simple, and you want to kind of enhance it. You don't want to sound too terrible, but you want to kind of be in there and provide something. And so, okay, so their rhythm right now is in 4/4. And so you have these fence post rhythms that I call, and they're 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But not only are there chord notes, there are eighth notes. You have the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And yeah, we're getting strict now, and it's like, rhythm and strict counting. I know it sucks, but again, we're just putting the key in, and we're just going to start the ignition, and everything is going to take care of itself. All right, so you're going to grab a piece of paper and a pencil. I think I did that last lesson. And you want to write down on a piece of paper like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you really do, right? And once you have that written down, it's very simple. You want to pick a certain combination of those to play. How about 1, 2, 3, and, right? So 1, 2, 3, and you want to play those with the original rhythm. Now I have the loop I'm going to play. I want to explain something. Complementary rhythm is not about filling the spaces. If you filled empty spaces, then you would just have these eighth notes everywhere. Complementary rhythm is about having two rhythms going, one providing like a stable movement and one kind of like highlighting things that are happening, all right? And so the rhythm I picked, and you want to just write down just 1, 2, 3, and you got to be able to count it out, like 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and you want to play those chords. You want to play them in different places. Check out this video here about playing. Do you need to play, or are you supposed to play the same chords as the other guitar player? This will help out. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to choose this G chord here, this F chord here, and this C chord here. But I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, and rest. 1, 2, 3, and 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 once you do that, that's the starter. And once you do it 1 or 2 times, boom, you let go of the key, you're going to see a new groove has developed, and you should pretty much just be able to feel it at that point. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, and 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 sorry. 1, 2, again, here we go. By the second or third time around, you should stop counting and just kind of be going like boop, boop, boo, doop, right? And just kind of feeling it and letting the car start to go. The engine has caught, everything's working, and you just kind of have this new groove. And then once you have this new groove, you can kind of play around with it a little bit. You can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, You know, once you kind of have it, you kind of mess around with stuff. And so let's pick a different rhythm, all right? Same backing track, same chords, but let's just pick a different rhythm, okay? So you've written down 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, how about and, let's see, 1 and 4. Interesting. I took all the upbeats, so 1 and 2 and 4. Bop, 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 bop. This is the hardest part, being able to count those rhythms, you know, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 4. When you write it down, just sit and study it. And now I have that's my starter. Right? And then once you can do that like 2 or 3 times around on the chord progression, you're not going to be thinking about the numbers. You're just going to be grooving. Let's see. Very simple. So if you want to practice with me as usual, come see me on Patreon. I'll be making different rhythms. I'll be, writing different rhythms out for you, and you're going to play and I'm going to play and we're going to sound great together. But here it is. It's a 2-step process. Consciously think of a rhythm, put the key in the ignition, start it, play that rhythm, be conscious of it. Once it catches and you feel that new groove, just sit with it. Just let the musician inside of you keep playing it. And you might play so much that you might, slide things in like maybe just, mess with things. But once you catch that groove, you're unstoppable. It's just about starting and finding it. Go enjoy, go play, have fun. Thank you so much for being here with me on the road, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.